Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. So we're going to get into a tarot reading of the energies. I was doing some love cards earlier. I wanted to get into doing some more tarot. I said I'd get into doing some other love stories, right? But dominantly the twin flame was coming out. But what's interesting is that my second one was about polyamory. Like this specific twin got activated with love but was wanting multiple more connections. If you feel that's on your storyline, take a look at those. Otherwise, you're guided to this one. Let's see what's coming out. Temperance. So this has to do with an earth angel, a star seed, and the devil. Okay. Somebody is very much trying to come after an earth angel. Is what I'm feeling here. The star card. Look at how she's touching her throat there. Like somebody's trying to shut down somebody from telling the truth, speaking the truth. I'm guided to certain decks. I read intuitively. I'm an intuitive psychic tarot reader. And it's funny how it mixes up like that. See, trying to mix up my words, right? Is I have a lot of gifts, but I choose to use my intuitive ability the most with the way that I read. So I take how I pick up the cards, and that's why I have so many different decks, and I'm guided to certain ones for certain messages, right? And I was guided to this deck, and I was talking about this deck. I haven't used it in a while, and I was even thinking, like, I've had this for 5 years, you know. So, and I was thinking about that today. So there's something about 5 years. Maybe this has been a 5-year or more cycle, or somebody's been suppressing somebody or making them feel as though they can't be expressive of themselves, right? And if this isn't you, maybe this is energy surrounding you. Because I'm seeing the King of Cups here, and he's got his eyes closed, like somebody is shut off emotionally. And what's interesting is I always go off the energies I got earlier. Earlier I was getting this energy of somebody that was, they were using addictions to kind of suppress their emotions and their feelings, and was ultimately stopping them from being expressive of their emotions and feelings, right? But this Queen of Swords is coming out here, where somebody was like, no, you're going to give me like the offer that I want and deserve and desire. You're going to love me right. I'm not going to be in this place of choices, or I'm walking away. 6 of Swords. See, waiting, divine timing, letting go. Like somebody is ready to let this go instead of waiting for somebody to be ready. But see, so then it's at this energy. I don't know why I'm trying to just decipher like the past energy. Something is really trying to pull me back in the past today. Somebody's really could be really trying to hold you back. Somebody, I feel very much, is trying to like suppress you. This could be a lover. Someone trying to keep you in a cycle. 10 of Swords. Let's see. I want to focus on new love, right? I want to focus on, but I am just doing the energy surrounding me. So Temperance is right back out. There's an earth angel that's being set free. I know that because she's standing up to, she's closing cycles out. 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands. She wants this passionate new beginning, but maybe she, not even that she's scared to, because see the Death card here, and she's standing up to her fears. So maybe this is at this point of where somebody is finally standing up for themselves and realizing they need to command what it is they want, they desire. 7 of Pentacles. See, I feel like the waiting is over. Look at this Empress. She's reversed in this deck. Somebody wasn't getting treated like an Empress. So walking away. Walking away to Cups energy. What is that? Aliens. Nine of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Cups. Insecure, worrying, reassurance. Moving away here. Somebody's moving away from all of this, these cycles, these things that were keeping somebody in chaos and conflict and stressed out, worried. Going towards their destiny. Like everything was trying to keep you bound and stuck, trying to stop you from going after the love of your life, the romantic. The love that you deserve and desire. Something was making you feel as though you didn't deserve this. It's almost like somebody couldn't give you the love that you deserve and desire. They couldn't, so they had to put down your worth and all of that. Strength card is here. So you're needing to have the strength and courage to close the cycle out. See, it's like a stolen love. Like somebody was coming in to steal your love. Like, why would you want to steal someone's love? Like somebody was like using your wounds against you. Like, why would you want to do that? It's got to be a wounded person here. Ah, King of Swords here. He's unavailable and undetached. So this is somebody that... Wow. Oh. Yeah. This was a lover. Ooh, this was like a wounded lover. This is someone like hated love. They hated love. So they just wanted to like use you. I'm getting like superficial love. I don't even know what superficial love is. That's what I heard my guides say. Maybe just for appearances. Like somebody wanted you for appearances. Like trophy. Wife. They wanted you for appearances. Because you made them look good. You made them look like they had a family. A lover. Someone that loved and adored them. Wow. Okay. That's why they were juggling you, kind of using you to level up. Whoa. Well, the last reading I was talking about polyamory. Like having a wife but wanting a girlfriend. So it kind of goes in alignment with this. Like you showed them love, but it kind of sent them down a path of wanting like lustful love and not giving you the love that you deserve back. They don't feel that you're worthy of it. Wow. Because remember, they're only seeing a reflection of themselves. So they're feeling unlovable. They don't feel that they're loving and caring. So when they look at you, they're like, you don't deserve love. You don't do that. But you know what I mean? But it's like saying it to a mirror. That's how they feel. That's why I say don't get... The way people treat you, don't let that affect you. I know it's hard to take it that way. It's easy for me to say that. I know that. But you have to know, people are only allowed to see the reflection of what they feel. It's kind of like your own punishment. If you don't love yourself, you can't accept love. You don't receive love. You don't give love. And that's why you can put yourself in your own... You can mistake in real love for being right in front of you if you don't feel worthy of it. And that's what it looks like is happening here. Somebody very wounded. Okay, so they've hated love. So they've went away just looking at relationships and situations as being transactional. What can I get from them? What does this person benefit me? Oh, if like somebody could be thinking that they're showing love, and that's something that narcissists do. They think that they show love through money, resources. So they think that, oh, if they're paying bills, if they're doing this, they're providing, they're loving it. Like, I grew up thinking that that was a form of love because my father was very narcissistic, and because he could buy me, since he bought me things, that was like the only source of love that I seen from him, was the gifts and the things that he bought with money. So I went navigating this world thinking that if a man paid my bills and stuff, that and supported me that way, that was love, you know? Okay. And then it turned to control and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the world is coming out here with the Empress. So a cycle is closing out here. And Empress was definitely not being treated right. And this is where we're learning, okay, that this is why you attracted it in, because that your world was all flipped upside down and backwards, as I've been overcoming those childhood wounds and realizing what love really was, loving myself, healing myself, right? So, Death, 5 of Swords, the Strength card. Hey! So, starting over, big changes, breakup. So for some of you, you're realizing, yeah, now that you're healing those broken pieces from the past, this opens up new ways for you. Destiny, you're closing out these cycles. Now you got choices. These painful cycles, 10-10. These cycles are closing out. They're done. Your passionate new beginning is here with the Tower. Page of Cups. Because you call them in. You're setting yourself free with the Star card. You're going after your wish fulfillment. Wow. Yeah. So these are these painful, traumatic cycles that are closing out. Sorry, my son's playing his tournaments and all this, but yeah. Justice and 3 of Cups. So your justice is to have a celebration, a union, a coming together with a higher partnership, one that's going to honor and respect you. But it's taking you to walk away from these situations that kept you trapped. See, look, you hold the key. The key was always within you expressing what you want and not allowing, like, you have to tell the universe what it is you want, right? And that's how this was starting out. As I was like, I was just so caught up in talking about the past cycle and the love that's surrounding me. I had to say, I want to talk about new love. I want to focus on the future. Like, even I was having to shift the perspective there. Knight of Cups, the Chariot, 6 of Swords, moving towards new love. You have to set yourself free by saying, like, I'm not going to accept this cycle anymore. I've been tricked and stuck into so many things. Oh my gosh. Just like, it keeps happening where people find ways, like, to come back in. It's happened all my life. Somebody had throat shock or shut down, right? Or fear, or yeah, fear can very much do that. Trauma can very much do that. Can cause somebody to have trouble expressing themselves. Like, that's how I was shut down so much as a child. Like, I was never allowed, like the age that I grew up, it was yes ma'am, yes sir. We weren't allowed to argue, express our minds, nothing. Like, if we were in trouble and my brother got called down on my father, like, we didn't get to speak. We had to be quiet. I can't tell you how many times I got punished, okay, for things that I didn't even do because I couldn't even say and express that I didn't do it, because I would get beat for saying something because then it was arguing, or then it would be me lying, he would think, or whatever. So we weren't allowed to express ourselves. We had to shut up. We weren't allowed to. So that really caused a lot of psychological trauma, right? And wounds, right? My brother's still struggling to heal those, and he's in his 40s, right? And I don't want to talk about family, and that's why we have a huge disconnect and don't talk as well. And it's created all of these things. So Yeah, see her touching her throat again. So there's major healing going on here. Okay. This cycle's closing out, though. You're finding the pieces. You're healing, right? That, like, it doesn't seem like much until you have it happen to you. Seeing healing, 2 of Cups, that's self-love. But really, it set me up to fail in this world. Like, that was one of the biggest things. Not being, it is so impactful when you grow up not feeling loved. Because I wasn't shown, I grew up with 2 narcissistic parents that didn't know how to love, so they didn't love me or my brother correctly, so it really set us both up to fail. And we've been navigating on our own our lives, and we've attracted many challenging, difficult situations because we were so broken. And we're both earth angels too, so we signed up for it, but little did we know how difficult it was going to be to heal all of that pain and trauma. Right? Little did they know that they had 2 earth angels that came in to try to heal their bloodlines and the pain that they took on to heal them. And I mean, imagine they had 2 earth angels as children and they didn't even know it because they were so caught up in their own things. And you know what? Neither one of us want anything to do with them. Well, we didn't. My father's been gone for a couple years now, but neither one of us want anything to do with my mother. Like, we had to distance ourselves, right? Because she just couldn't see it. All she could see was her own nightmare, her own reflection of all the hate and anger and pain she had within that she couldn't heal. But you know what? It's also why we came to heal the bloodlines and, you know. Anyways. 7 of Cups. So many loves, choices, fantasies. You know, the 7 of Cups can be about fantasies. Maybe you're starting to see through the fantasies and the illusions. Maybe you're not. Maybe you like to hold on to them, as I do. Leos love to have options, and they will make options available even if they're not there. But hey, then maybe they can be manifested, right? Depending on how powerful they are. 6 of Wands. I mean, anybody can really manifest what you want, right? Think that you can create it. 6 of Wands, victory, success, pursuits, conquests are coming out with the 2 of Wands. Maybe you're trying to realize some of your fantasies are coming to fruition, right? I feel I need to close this out. The Fool card. There's a new beginning here. You've set yourself free. You're in this beautiful, loving energy. You're not letting anybody steal your loving energy. You're being protective of that, and that's very beautiful. And however that looks like, you know, even little things are big things. Like, I remember when I talked about, like, the first time, like, I had said no, how empowering that was and how much more easier it was. Once you say no, then to keep saying no to things. Because every time you say no to somebody else, like, that's yes to self-love. Right? New perspective here. Page of Pentacles. Alright, anyway, I was told to close this out. Moon energy. So I feel I got enough out for this reading. Oh, plus I gotta get ready for work. So, love and light to all of you guys. Bye.